Good morning. I'm Chaplain John Rollison with the Homestead and Reserve Base Chapel, and thank you so much for joining us for day 15 of our Advent devotional series from Crew Ministry. Today's reading starts with the Gospel of Luke, chapter 12, verses 29 through 31. And do not seek what you are to eat and what you are to drink, nor be worried, for all the nations of the world seek after these things, and your Father knows that you need them. Instead, seek his kingdom, and all these things will be added to you. Now from the Gospel of Luke chapter 12, verses 22 through 24. And he said to his disciples, Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat, nor about your body, what you will put on. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothing. Consider the ravens, they neither sow nor reap, they have neither storehouse nor barn, yet God feeds them. Of how much more value are you than the birds? I would encourage you sometime today to read the Gospel of Luke chapter 12. And if you continue to read one chapter of Luke every day up through Christmas Eve, you'll have read the entire Gospel of Luke before Christmas. Now from our Advent devotional from Crew Ministry. In the Christmas movie, Jingle All the Way, two fathers of young sons experience desperate holiday circumstances. Both are in hot pursuit of the popular toy of the moment. The first, who is wealthy enough to buy the prize, races from store to store, battling crowds, only to find that the toy is always sold out. The second father doesn't have enough money to buy the toy, so he schemes and plots ways to steal the robot to surprise his son on Christmas morning. Each man, in his urgency, completely neglects the most important thing, which is his family. Where do you see yourself in this chaotic holiday scene? Perhaps you have plenty but feel anxious about the best use of your wealth. Or maybe you're on the opposite side, without access to the good things you dream of that would make life better. Either way, persistent Christmas marketing just adds to the stress of the season. And yet the time leading up to Christmas is perfect time to examine your foundation, where you're investing your time, energy, and resources, and why. It's a time to recalibrate, like consulting a GPS navigation device to show where you've strayed off course. In the Gospel of Luke, chapter 12, Jesus invites us to reorient by focusing on a relationship with him. Ravens, by their God-given instinct, look for nesting materials for food and for shelter, and they are fed. Lilies send down roots, drink water, and spread open to the sunshine, and they're beautiful. They function just as God designed them to. Their natural relationship with the Creator is one of dependence and peace and growth. How much relief might our movie heroes have experienced if they had realized they had a Heavenly Father who cares deeply for the small details that really matter? Now, of course, we understand if things weren't that way in the movie, then there wouldn't have been a movie. But in real life, we can focus on God, and we know that everything will be okay, and He will bless our lives. Well, I hope this brought you hope and encouragement. And until tomorrow, I'm Chaplain John Rollison with the Homestead and Reserve Base Chapel.